Jim Chalmers. James Edward Chalmers, born 2 March 1978, is an Australian politician who has served as Shadow Treasurer since 2019. He has been a member of the House of Representatives since 2013, representing the Division of Rankin in Queensland for the Australian Labor Party ALP. Early life. Chalmers was born in Brisbane, the youngest of 3 children born to Graham and Carol Chalmers. His father worked as a courier and his mother worked as a nurse. They divorced when he was 14, by which time his older sisters had left home. Chalmers grew up in Logan City in Brisbane's south. He attended Catholic schools before going on to Griffith University, where he completed the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Communications. He went on to complete a PhD in political science at the Australian National University, writing his doctoral thesis on the prime ministership of Paul Keating. Early political involvement. From 1999 to 2001, Chalmers worked under Queensland Premier Peter Beattie as a research officer in the Department of Premier and Cabinet. He was the ALP National Research Manager from 2002. After Labor won the 2007 federal election, Chalmers returned to work for Wayne Swan in the Department of the Treasury as Deputy Chief of Staff and Principal Advisor 2007-2010, and then as Chief of Staff 2010-2013. He briefly served as the Executive Director of the Chifley Research Centre in 2013. In the same year, he published Glory Days, a book about the disconnect between Australia's strong economic performance and popular discontent with government. Member of Parliament. Chalmers was elected to Parliament at the 2013 federal election, replacing the retiring ALP member Craig Emerson in the Division of Rankin. He defeated former MP Brett Raguse for Labor pre-selection. Chalmers was made a shadow parliamentary secretary in October 2013, a shadow minister in October 2015, and promoted to the shadow cabinet after the 2016 election as shadow minister for finance. In 2016, he co-founded the Courtyard Group, a roundtable linking Labor MP with Australia's leading progressive thinkers from business, academia, media, and consumer advocacy bodies. After the 2019 federal election, Chalmers publicly considered running to succeed Bill Shorten as party leader and leader of the opposition. His relative youth and status as a Queenslander were seen as potential assets, as well as his membership of the Labor Right faction. However, some within his faction had already chosen to support the Labor left candidate Anthony Albanese. Chalmers eventually chose not to stand for the position, allowing Albanese to become leader unopposed. He subsequently also ruled out standing for the deputy leadership. He was subsequently appointed shadow treasurer in Albanese's cabinet. Personal life. In March 2013, Chalmers married Laura Anderson, a journalist and writer who worked as a staffer to Penny Wund and Julia Gillard. The couple have 3 children. Their wedding, attended by Gillard and Wayne Swan among others, occurred 2 days after an ALP leadership spill. While in attendance, Gillard convened a council of war in a specially set-aside room to frame a new ministry.